Hi everyone, Bandanner here. I hope you're all doing well. It's very hot and very humid here in the UK again, by our standards at least. Not a fun day to be sat in front of a computer kicking out heat. However, UGen have graced us with a new roadmap slash devblog. I'm not sure whether I can call it a devblog or just a roadmap. We'll see how it goes. Anyhow, let's have a little look through what they've said to us. So they say we weren't idle during August as our milestone McDonald tests. Our surprise attack from last week has clearly kicked up some hot late summer dust with the update, maps, weapon, unit rebalancing, in brackets more to come and whatnot. It's not always easy to please everyone, but keep in mind that the whole UGen team is again hard at work on WARNO. This leads us to today's devblog, a roadmap, a glance at what the future holds for WARNO. So they are considering it a devblog, okay. Next up, they have the heading WARNO's foreseeable future. Let's take a moment to mention that the UGen team is hard at work getting WARNO in tip-top shape. For new players and veterans, our game is in early access, which means it is in development and an active work in progress. We may add things, change them, move or remove, update, balance and rebalance right now and in the future. WARNO will evolve in an upward line, and this takes time. We need your feedback and support to make it a better game, but we don't need trolling or disrespectful behavior. For those of you commenting about the excessive time the devs need, or what about this feature, or X unit and X weapon is unbalanced, or too much time is spent on writing devblogs, please have a bit of patience and understanding. We know the game's full release has been delayed longer than expected. This is because of increased scope, new content, and adding features mostly based on community and player feedback. We want to make WARNO the best game possible, and yes, we are aware that some people are growing impatient, but we can assure you we aren't slacking. That's why there's something new for you in the roadmap below. The small UGen team has lots of love, heart and mind for WARNO and its community. We want to keep on making WARNO authentic, exciting and most of all fun, and this takes time. Respect each other and the developers and play it calm, cool, collected, Commander. So on to WARNO's roadmap. They say, what can you expect? Treat all the following as active development, meaning release dates, times might be subject to change. Army General Campaign. Your prayers have been heard and answered. The very first Army General Campaign, Bruderkrieg, will be released in the not too distant future. Yes, we know, no firm date, but Bruderkrieg is coming along nicely. Not only that, we are making good way on the other 4 major Army General Campaigns. The urban map that they teased previously. We teased a smaller urban map some time ago, and after copious amounts of testing it proved that this particular map was too small for a multiplayer game. Rather than discarding it, we are incorporating it into an Army General enabled version, so only to be encountered within this mode. Furthermore, we are making a larger multiplayer variant based on the original urban map. And while we are at it, we have launched the production of several other urban maps. More news to come on that. Next, about rebalancing. Yes, more rebalancing, as the new McDonald milestone introduced a whole host of rebalance mechanics, units, weapons, and more. Not all was done in time. Another batch of improvements will make its way to WARNO soon. Among other things, you can expect to be updated with successive shock correction and dispersion, cluster bomb reworks, veterancy system reworks, ATGM updates, optics, traits, cover adjustments, and much more. The second balance pass also lets us address any feedback from the first batch and additional QA. Not to worry, some fixes to new and existing issues and bugs are incoming as well. Next subheading is a model rework. A new unit makeover is on the way. We've reworked several older models, including the Soviet T-64, T-72 and T-80 models. Now we turn our gaze to some other units. We've already started improving some, beginning with the American M60A3 TTS. And the next subheading is 2 new divisions! And surprise! 2 new divisions will be making their way to WARNO. We'll add 2 new divisions to give something to all of you who have shown patience and support during WARNO's early access. They will use a mix of existing assets, some of which are only present in Army General. We will focus on making these 2 divisions stand apart from the current divisions in concept and playstyle. And the final subheading is we are back in action. That's all for this week. Let us know what you think in the usual places. Well, I guess that's it for this week. I don't really have anything to add. It is what it is. Do leave feedback, obviously. I'm sure they read the comments if you leave it in my video below. They have been around looking at my channel before. Obviously, if you have any serious game feedback, do remember to leave it on Steam or their official Discord. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend.